there, sweetness, how goes it? I do hope that it goes well. Quick name of the game. If there's anything that's connective to this collective that's beautiful, I invite you to take that shit with you. If, however, nothing here resonates, that's all right. You just leave it right where you fucking found it. It's probably a piece of information that was meant for somebody else in the collective. You should never take something off the table, or in general, that does not belong to you. Keep in mind that time may be fluid, as well as energy, and let's get into it, shall we? Yes. Yes, we fucking shall. Whew. The tower upright, the world in the reverse. What are we getting into, collective? Monday madness. Welcome home, homies. Please do Tribe a favor. Make sure you get those likes up on your way in and out of the video. Also, please make sure that you're subscribed. Like, actually a subscriber. Spirit of love, truth, grace, and guidance. Please guide these messages. Guide myself. Guide this collective. Guide us always and in all ways. Thank you. You guys, to begin with, here's your message. Together is better. Whatever that means for you. I'm starting off with the Tarot Illuminati by Eric Dunn and Kim Huggins. The Tower in the reverse. Ooh. I'm going to bring you guys down to this level. So that was fun. The Tower upright, the world in the reverse, and then the Tower in the reverse. What that says to me is unsturdy, what's the word? Foundations, unsturdy structures that tower in the upright to begin with. Being brought down and flipped around and recreated, rebuilt. That world in the reverse, to the point that those unsturdy structures are now the tower in the reverse. They're now brought to their knees. Well, quick off the bat, let's smoke the deck in. Messages for the collective. Messages for the homies. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, Ten of Wands in the reverse. Six of Pentacles in this deck generally means the success of a philanthropist. Excuse me. In the upright, there's a careful balance in the world of men that must be held by those who know how. It is not a balance of equality, for no man is created equally, nor does he live equally, but rather a balance of giving where it is needed, receiving when it is given, and allowing one's resources and skills to flow where they are most needed. Money is created through exchange and is a means to an end. It is exchanged for means to endeavors and adventures. I hear you are a seeker of such ventures, and that you wish to seek aid for your future plans. Do not be ashamed in the asking. Such great things are rarely funded by one person alone. It is my privilege to offer you, through my philanthropy, a means to an end. Ask, and you shall receive. The themes and the concepts of this card in the upright: flow of resources, exchange of skill, time or energy for resources, asking for aid and receiving it, humanitarian causes, compassion acted upon through aid, charity work, ask and you shall receive, rewards, philanthropy, using resources to benefit others, harmony in daily life. This coming in the reverse tells me someone has a problem asking for help. And even if and when they ask for it, they then have a problem receiving it and accepting it. Maybe even a problem being thankful for it because they had an issue to ask for it in the first place. I'm also with this where it says flow of resources, exchange of skill, time or energy for resources. This is making me think unequal give and take in some sort of, partnership, relationship. Mostly something related to work. And I'm getting a lot about like masculine and feminine equality. What is like the whole thing about some jobs literally pay men more. Maybe somebody's in that kind of situation and wanting out. I don't know. We're going to take a look at this 10 of Wands in the reverse and see what kind of clarity that can give us as well. In the upright, this 10 of Wands, I apologize for the glare. I try to keep it so it doesn't. The burden of choice. Nothing worth doing in life was ever easy. Unlike the oxen at the plow and the horse beneath the saddle, though we choose the burdens we carry, and many of our burdens are those we will gladly strain our aching muscles and take those extra steps to carry. I offer you a chance to be great through the honest sweat of your brow and back. I am the testing and the stretching. I am going to see just how far you can be pushed before you break. I am going to see how much weight you can carry. I am there when you think you cannot take another step or your shoulders will break from the strain, because I know you can always take another step. You're stronger than you ever believed, and I will force you to see this through gritted teeth and bursting lungs. And in the end, when you can finally place down your chosen burden, you will turn to me and through parched, cracked lips ask, more weight. You might not believe this, you guys, but trust me, that can be true. Themes and concepts: burdens and responsibilities, heavy baggage, oppression, being relied upon by others, carrying too much on your shoulders, feeling weighed down and unable to cope with the pressure, the challenge of pushing past your limits, no pain, no gain, voluntarily taking on burdens. Boop. Oh, sorry, throwing stuff. This coming in the reverse, it's an energy of not doing that anymore. And that is exactly what these two cards combined together come to say is things need to be equal. Everywhere, anywhere, all the wares. Or they just need to not be, At least even out, That I'm seeing the Justice card in the scales. They need to be balanced. And if they're not, that needs to be recognized and something needs to be done. All right. I'm going to do a ruffle shuffle. It's going to get a little loud. We're going to do some sage, guys. Do you guys know the, I can't remember if it was like a Navajo thing or what it was, but it's about the black feathers. If you're walking down the road, walking through a parking lot, whatever you're doing, whatever it is that you're doing, and you see white feathers along the way, those are your guides. It's the universe telling you, keep going, keep going. The path is lit. But if you see a lot of black feathers, take caution. Just take caution. All right. I don't know why, but that's coming across for you guys today. We're going to do some letters, charms. Q, IQ, P, N, O, D, nod, J, K, it could be a W or an M. Someone has golden eyes. And S and an L. Excuse me. Something about overdosing on pills. Someone needs to be very, very careful about mixing medications, taking medications that, well, first off, taking medications that aren't prescribed to you, but also read up. Like if you take a lot of meds, read the lists that come with them. All right. Something about a spill. Something about a mill. Something about, I'm getting something about a hot dog restaurant, you guys. Something about private investigation. Somebody's name could be Jim. Something about slim. Something about a slip. Something about nips. Somebody drank too many nips. Somebody makes a lot of quips. Yeah, PJs. Somebody's in their PJs. Something about a convenience store. One of the ones where they do where they fill your gas up for you. Like you just pull up and be like, oh, I need this for gas, and so they pump it. I don't know what that's about. All right. A lot of the collective seems to like this quick and easy tarot deck, so we're going to go ahead and grab some messages out of here. Messages for the collective. What do they need to know? Thank you. Devil in the reverse. Clarity, bottom of the deck, Queen of the Swords. Inability to make decisions. Looking for an easy score or get-rich-quick scheme shows weak character and a lack of determination. Tendency to be aggressive, violent, and angry. Manipulative, controlling, cruel, and sadistic personality. Self-understanding and personal improvement is possible with effort. And something about money trouble. What you need for clarity with that, the Queen of Swords. An emotionally balanced woman. She is wise from life's experiences. Can find humor in most situations, no matter how bad. There's been a lot of conflict and sorrow in her life. Extremely intelligent, analytical mind. Logical, with a great deal of common sense. Natural leadership abilities. Will be honest and direct with you. I'm getting this as your energy. Or this is the energy that's absolutely possible. The natural leadership ability. Honest, direct, extremely intelligent. Strength. Strength of character, strength of will. To the core. It's possible, but there's work to be done. There's always work to be done. Self-understanding and personal improvement. It's possible with effort. Now we're throwing stuff. Betrayed by someone close, guilt, loss of friendship, lost love, envy of others, restlessness, and repressed anger. This fell out in what to me is a past position, by the way, on my mat. So we're going to take a peek, I guess, into something that is in the recent past for the collective and see what needs to come out. This is an awful lot of cards, so I'm just going to kind of do a quick run through and see what wants to be said there. Restlessness and repressed anger, criminal acts, you cheat someone out of money, loss of home or possessions. That's 10 of Cups in the reverse, Knight of Wands in the reverse, the World upright, 2 of Swords, 9 of Cups, Queen of Wands in the reverse, Judgment, 5 of Swords in the reverse, 10 of Swords in the reverse, 5 of Pentacles, Justice, Ace of Cups in the reverse. Male under 40 has emotional problems, can't commit, no discipline, angers easily, brash. Cocky attitude appears successful, but it is an act. Keeps dark secrets, can be extremely cruel and abusive. Promises a relationship, but will leave after he gets what he wants. Charming, but superficial. The world. You will enter a period of great happiness and positive events. The pieces fall into place, goals are achieved, unexpected sum of money comes your way, travel or vacation, possible change of residence or job, sense of fulfillment and inner peace from helping the less fortunate. Whatever you give will be returned to you many times over. Two of Swords. No major changes and few events. Your heart is closed off to avoid the possibility of pain. Emotional barriers protect you from love. You're basically in denial. Inability to accept the reality of your problems keeps the situations from changing. Take action and compromise to resolve issues. Nine of Cups. This is the wish card. Your deepest desire is granted. A problem is solved. Satisfying sexual relationships, emotional peace, goals are achieved. Dreams come true. Take time to enjoy your success and revel in its rewards. Material possessions are attained. Physical fitness and beauty. Indicates a woman over 30. Cool, frosty demeanor, classically attractive, but aloof, plays games with men's feelings. This person will be unfaithful. Naturally thin and attractive without effort, self-absorbed and selfish. Not interested in career advancement, works because she has to. Controlling, manipulative, and vindictive. That's the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Judgment. Arguments, legal and contractual issues resolved in your favor. If you have wronged someone, seek reconciliation and forgiveness. Forgive those who have hurt you and move on with your life. Find a new career. If you've been in a low period, this card signifies, I was about to say suggests, a turnaround. The outcome to your problems is uncertain and may not make you happy. This card represents a loss of nerve, indecision, weakness, inability to adapt to change, and a retreat into stereotypical thinking. Others take advantage of you. Putting work above your own needs will hurt you in the long run. And that was the Five of Swords in the reverse. 10 of Swords in the reverse says you are not facing problems. They won't go away on their own. You will need courage to overcome them. A long period of trouble and suffering ends with courage and hard work. Stagnation. You are in an intellectual rut. Open yourself to new ideas. Look for ways to stretch your imagination. The answer to your problems is, where do you think? Inside you. Your guys' channeled song in the background is Light On in the Kitchen. Ashley McBride. Five of Pentacles. All aspects of your life are open to disaster, physical, emotional, and financial. Worry, stress, and insecurity, possible unemployment, loss of home, health problems, weight, gain and loss, and financial ruin. Support lost from friends and family. You are at the bottom. Seek support from religion or spiritual institutions. The Justice card says, the card of personal integrity and fairness. Take responsibility for your own actions. Every action you take will have an effect. Be decisive. Move forward. Contracts, agreements, and legal disputes are resolved in your favor. That's twice that you guys have gotten that with the Judgment and the Justice. If you've been wronged, justice is assured. That's great. An even number of cards fell, you guys. Last but not least, Ace of Cups in the reverse. Infertility or inability to bear children, unable to feel joy or experience life to the fullest, unrequited love. You may not be ready for a relationship. You may subconsciously be choosing a lover knowing that the relationship won't work. This is your way of avoiding pain and rejection. That kind of sounds backwards to me because I feel like if you're picking something that's not going to work, you're immediately bringing yourself what? Pain and rejection in some form. All right, let's take a look at this. That was a few mouthfuls. Ten of Cups in the reverse. That was where you started. Betrayal by somebody close. Guilt, loss of friendship, lost love, envy of others. Restlessness and repressed anger, criminal acts. You cheat someone out of money, loss of home or possessions. I feel like this was young. I feel like at some I could be wrong, but some faraway point, You felt like you had the world in your hands, but you dropped it. Basically. With this Knight of Wands in the reverse, I'm getting so many, it's like vice versa energies, all right? This Knight of Wands in the reverse, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire sign energy. I feel like as soon as I start to say it, I lose it. There's too many. It's too much. All right. Sometimes hurt people. Someone was hurt and they ran around hurting people, and the people that they hurt ran around hurting people. And it just created this, big friggin' bang, big boom of pain, bad attitudes. There's something here. It's like being young. I'm getting that new Miley Cyrus song. Being young, making mistakes, paying for them. Other people coming into your life, making mistakes against you, having to pay for them. It's just life cycles of karma and dharma. And it's like in your downtime, collective, in your worst moments, you suffer for choices that you make. And in your best moments, in your upswing, you're rewarded. But there's also a question of, it's like this underlying question I see right down the center here where there's not even any cards. How exactly, what is it that you do to take care of you in the meantime of all of it? How are you being honest with yourself? How you doing? How's your health? Mind, body, soul. When you and those things, mind, body, soul, are all together is better. As soon as I touch this Five of Pentacles, Avril Lavigne comes on with Head Above Water. Got to keep the calm before the storm. There's a sense here now. It's afraid of change, but more afraid that things will never change with this Two of Swords. terrified of change, but absolutely terrified that things will never change. I'm gonna get another deck. Hang on. What do we need to know about this? Take caution not to be or remain in codependent energy, especially codependent energy that can't be depended on to begin with. Spirit says, do you catch my drift? At the bottom of the deck, it was the last tarot deck, not this one, but at the bottom of the deck, I was seeing the Hanged Man card. Something about using discernment, taking caution. Sacrosanct, especially of a place, routine, or principle regarded as too important or valuable to be interfered with. Something about you, collective, your alignment. Sacred. Something, your spirit team's perplexed because you're all thought but no action when it comes to your wishes being presented to you after asking. Back to what we had seen in the beginning about asking for help and then accepting it when it's being given. Behind the scenes, your team is perplexed because you're all thought, no action. Take time to connect to spirit and keep your head above water. Sanctum sanctorum. Thanks, guys. Until we speak again, my dears. Mwah.